Well, with housing affordability top of mind, there may finally be some good news for buyers. A new report from Realtor.com reveals that mid-October could be the best time all year to buy a home. So joining us now is Realtor.com's senior economic research analyst, Ms. Hannah Jones, to break down why the market is shifting and what buyers need to know. So Hannah, thank you so much for joining me here this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, of course. So first question, why is mid-October the best time of year to buy a home?
So mid-October historically brings together the best combination of housing market conditions for buyers. That means more homes on the market, less competition from other buyers, and lower home prices. And this year is especially favorable as inventory levels reach their highest level in more than 5 years. On top of that, mortgage rates have softened pretty significantly in the last few months, meaning that buyers have even more buying power in today's market.
Interesting. Yeah, I feel like maybe a lot of people don't know like the perfect time of year. And I mean, we're almost in October, so it's great to get a head start. So how could buyers save up to $15,000 during this window?
So we do see that home prices tend to peak in the summer when you're between school semesters and there are lots of buyers in the market trying to secure a home before school starts again. Now that we've entered the fall, that means that there are fewer buyers in the market, which means that home prices are lower and sellers are, more excited about trying to get their home sold, which means they're more likely to reduce the price on their home.
All right, interesting, and definitely some good things to keep in mind. So what difference will more listings and less competition make for some buyers?
It really means that buyers have more options and more power at the negotiation table. So because there are more homes on the market, buyers can be a little bit pickier about what they're looking for. And then on top of that, again, because there are more homes on the market, sellers are going to be, more willing to bend, to be a little bit more flexible to try and close that home sale before the holidays hit.
Absolutely. And so last question, I'm going to kind of combine two into one, but still nonetheless really important. So what should buyers do now to be ready for the month of October, and where can somebody go for more information and resources?
Yeah, so even though it's a great time to buy a home, it's still a relatively expensive housing market, which means that buyers should get their financial ducks in a row, figure out how much of a mortgage they can qualify for. If you want to find out more about the best time to buy, you can go to realtor.com/best time to buy.
All right, well, Hannah, definitely some great information that we learned today. So thank you so much for just sharing these different tips with our audience and for teaching me a little something. We really appreciate it.